Hi folks, my laptop, my new one, excuse me, is up and running. An engineer spent an hour with me last night. He's done a lot of work for me over the years. He had a computer shop or nearby, but his partner left the business. So Aidan had to shut it down because nobody in the shop. He wanted to get out and do stuff for people like me, and more advanced, of course. So he came, spent an hour, sorted it all out. There's a bit of sideline stuff to go, but I've got it all very nicely written out, and I uploaded one last night. Probably by the time I got round to it, it was about 10 o'clock, quarter to 10 in the evening. See what I do for you, and it actually worked. The first time in 10 days. So I'm delighted with that. So I'm using this morning to try to catch up a bit on where I left off 10 days ago, I suppose it is. Right, so what I'm going to do is Seago's tree. I love Seago's tree. I put it in a lot of my videos. But I don't copy exactly, but he just got things right. I'll show you what I'm going to use as a guide. It's not copying, look at that. This is oil painting. I'm going to do it in acrylic. I'm not going to copy it. I'm going to change all the stuff. But it is just a memoir, really. And I bought that book from the Portland Gallery many years ago. I went to 2 exhibitions of Seago's. He died in, I think, 1968, 1972, I think. And I saw Rolf Harris, the defrocked paedophile. Well, you can't take his art away from him. He was a brilliant, or he is a brilliant artist. I think he's dead now. His work was just superbly impressionist. He was on British television, or BBC, for years and years and years. And they must have known what he was getting up to. But anyway, you've got to divorce him from the beautiful paintings he did. And they are worth a lot of money, believe you me, even in notoriety. Right, okay, so let's do a bit of drawing. So we'll go. Come in here a bit, go over the top. So they're a bit of horizon, but we could have a nice bit of blue. This in Norfolk. We'll do a bit of this, that, and the other. And I might put a pond in. Usher's pond. And we've got a bit of stuff on the horizon. That's really all I do for sketching. The paper I'm using is got to be 180 grams per square metre. It's very strong, and a friend gave it to me, and I know why. Because it's been rolled for so long. I'll show you. It's 4 foot long by infinity. And this, look at it. Oh, be careful that I don't put it in the paint. But look, it just rolls up. It's been rolled up for so long, probably 3 or 4 years. So I use a few swear words because it keeps rolling up before I can actually pin it down. But it is lovely paper, so I do persevere with it. I threaten it with death, but I don't go through with it. So brushes, well, I did an abstract yesterday, really just as something to do on my first day back. When I say back, I mean at home. That's a nice little brush, but I've got my brushes all over the place on here. Right, I've got one brush here. I don't know where. Right, well let's get started. So I'm using a bit of water, and this brush, a brush, which I just mislaid. It's a nylon brush, but this is the big one. I didn't use that. This is pristine. This one. I don't know where it was from. Look, that one. I used this one for an oil painting yesterday. The abstract. There's no accounting for taste, is there? Because one replier who follows me didn't like it one bit. But okay. I'm not over enamoured with it, but it is a painting, and already I've had several people that like it very much. Well, this was soaked with oil paint and linseed oil because I was doing a lot of this, and at the end I washed it and another brush in hot water and fairy liquid, washing up liquid, and look how beautiful it's come out. Every bit of oil paint that was in that has come out. Look, it's just beautiful. It's soft and pliable and beautiful. Right, okay, let's get a sky in somewhere. The Seago would mute his blue, probably with a bit of black. Just darken it a bit. So I've just got my usual palette of ultramarine, cadmium red, burnt sienna, cadmium yellow, a cadmium, because it could be a 3 or 4 in that range, yellow ochre. The Payne's grey is a neutral, as is the water. But keep it on the blue side. When I've done this, I'm going to have to go through and on my instructions and see if I can replicate the success of last night. Although Aidan's local. I want all that dark bluey grey. More blue. Might have to go over that again. By the time I get the paint on. Last week I bought a tub of white. It's Italian white. I've still got some left in another pot, half a litre. Very heavy, but it's worth buying a big. If you're going to stay with that medium, you need to get something. The graduate tubes are okay. They don't last very long. does croggle a bit. Right, okay, now then. Get some of that blue. Right, drag that down by the side of that tree. Right, now, put that in the drink, get another brush, and paint Seago's tree. Oh, let's use that one. So blue, red, yellow, a bit more blue. Bit sienna-ish, but I like that. Let's go a darker green. Put a bit of a now, you could be careful that you don't get too many things looking the same. It's very easy to get carried away with this thing. A bit of a burnt sienna in here. Right, it's coming there, but it'll improve when I put the sky in, or put that big cloud in, Seago's cloud. A touch of ochre in there, I think. Should have been on the bike ride this morning, the weekly bike ride, but the weather was against it, and we've got a lot of people in for lunch today. Right. So I can put the tree back again quite easily. Very dark, that tree, so we'll make it dark. Oh, it's going to get difficult. Just a little buckling in the paper. A bit of blue. That's going to be a bit tricky there. Go back over that. Right, let's get a bit foregrounded. No, we need a bit of sienna, a bit of yellow. If you're at the beginning of your painting career, don't waste money on stuff you won't need, like I do. like a bluish tree in at the back. Look at this painting. And another photograph. There'd be too much light bouncing off all of the I lose the thread when I'm speaking because I get carried away. Yeah, a bit of green, so a bit of Payne's grey. That'll do for my greens. A bit lighter. You could put some dark green in there. Just putting a bit of light back. Clean the brush. I've got several of these brushes, but I can't find where they are, where I've put them. Now get that dark back into there. Bit of a, well, let's complete that foreground now. I would say with this tree, it's it'll have trunks and things in it and highlights. Oh, we can put in some extra lights. Alright, well that's not a bad tree, is it? Right, foreground now. We've got some light areas to put in. I don't like copying, but with a painting like Seago, you just want to learn something from it. Plenty of light on here. Right, let's put Dave's Pond in a moment. Right, okay, pond. No, bit of Payne's grey. Right, let's get a nice texture brush. I love texture. Stipple is lovely. Don't be scared of it. Say paint. Oh, let's go some